Hi there, my name is Steve Earhart and this is Brian. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this week. We're going to do part 2 of the root beer experiment. I'm looking forward to this tasting. It's something new that I've tried, making root beer. And so yeah, I did it the easy way. I did a very simple chemical reactions. I have a 2-liter bottle. It took about 4 days and threw it into the fridge last night to get nice and cold for our tasting today. And in a moment, we're going to do the tasting and we're going to talk about whether or not it was any good. And if it was, talk more about the taste of the root beer and the style of carbonation that I used for this. It's just a basic chemical reaction. And then after that, we're going to go into, since we're going out of Thanksgiving into the holiday season, we're going to talk about our imaginary British pub again and the types of holiday beers you should have for your imaginary British pub. So stay tuned for that. And, well, I guess we're at that point where we should do the tasting, right? Okay, so here goes. On to the tasting. It's got a nice color to it. Actually, it looks like root beer, which is, always helpful. The carbonation was a lot more than I expected when I first opened the bottle. I didn't think it was going to be that fizzy. And then when I poured it in, it actually had a little bit of a head, not much now, as you can see. Poured it over ice. You could probably do this on its own, but I just like it with ice. So let's give it a try. Nice. This is good. Okay, so this is going to be a lot different than your regular A&W root beer for starters. So what's going on here is that, of course, to create the carbonation, I used dry active yeast to eat sugar to create CO2. So that's, I explained that in the previous video. It lends a certain level of carbonation along the lines of like club soda, but not as much. You get a good taste of root beer from the extract. I might try this without the ice to see how I get it. There is sort of a yeasty aftertaste, but that makes sense because you're using the yeast in here. I probably, for the next batch, I think I would probably make, use more concentrate, maybe, to get a little bit stronger. Again, I kind of like the flavors a little bit strong, but I do feel that this actually does need to be a little bit stronger, in any case. But this is really pretty good. Kind of nice and refreshing. Actually, you know what this kind of tastes like? Like you could put some alcohol in this. So I have to figure out maybe what kind of mixture I could put in here. Something to think about. So, other things to think about is going to be thinking about the holiday beers for your imaginary British pub. You're going to want those beers for December and as you go into the holidays, because who doesn't like festive beers, honestly? So let's go ahead and show those off, all right? And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.